Hey guys, so I am back from Canada. Today's Friday. We got back yesterday midday. So in this video I'm going to talk about, first of all, the whole experience there, staying at Devon's house and all that other stuff, and what is coming out, what can you expect, and some of my thoughts on Mac event, on Odin, Artem, and many more things. So first of all, I got super lucky because our flight got canceled. We were supposed to come back home on Monday and flew out from Toronto on Sunday, but the flight got canceled because there's a strike in Germany. I think all the flying companies or airlines or whatever. Anyway, they rebooked us on Wednesday, so we're like, cool, we can stay longer there and do some cool stuff that we did with Devon. Stayed at Devon's house. One thing, Devon, Jody, Odin, Milo, Habry, all of us to taking us in, and we had such an amazing time. It was super cool. And Devon explained he lives a simple life, and it was really simple life. I'm going to talk. So before that, you need to understand, like week before, we went to Denmark and came back on Tuesday. We went back. Then on Thursday we flew out to Canada, and then a week later we came back home. So this is unexpectedly, it's part of Armwrestling Odyssey. If you don't know about the project, go in description, click the link. It will take you to the Patreon. I explain everything there. So all the things, everyone who supports us on Patreon and does Armwrestling Odyssey with us, we will make sure everyone sees things way before everyone else, all the movies, all the videos, all the documentaries, all the things that we do there. So all of those things are there. If you can support us, it definitely helps. Armwrestling Odyssey is a project where plan is to travel and meet and spend some time with arm wrestlers in their daily lives. Tell the stories that maybe sometimes have been missed. I had a great opportunity. I went to Mindaugas and then I went to Devon. And I think in just that small time, I get very good insight on how they train. And also, I think at the end, maybe a few years after doing this, probably I could write a book about it. Because everyone is doing their arm wrestling training kind of different. And there's things that work. There's things that are science-based. There are things that make sense and things that don't make sense. And I think scrambling through everything is very hard, and for me it also opened my eyes to many different things. Anyway, overall good experience. I want to thank everyone who's already there and helping us. You can become a free member and see some of the updates that I do. So yeah, if you can, check it out. If you can become a Patreon and help us to take this further and more, please do, because I'm already thinking about next trips. We actually haven't made anything back from these trips, but hopefully the documentaries that we do that will come out next week, at least one that's going to be Mindaugas trip, and then it's going to be Devon's trip, probably helps us to do more of these. And I'm already thinking one of the names that are popping up is Hermes. I would love to see Hermes before his preparation for 11 match, so we will figure that out. There's some other stuff coming as well, but anyway, I had a lot of arm wrestling. I had so much arm wrestling, it's getting ridiculous. So I went to Mindaugas on Thursday. We pulled every single day. Then on Monday, I had huge practice. I practiced with his team. It's up on Patreon. We just posted it. And even there, they're like, don't you have a super match? I'll be fine. I went back to Canada. On Saturday, I pulled the super match. Then I pulled the tournament. Then we did a little bit of practicing on Sunday, very little, because my arms were already tired. And then I did, I think, 3.5 hours with Ottawa high hookers. I think I pulled every single person there. Next day, I felt like it's not that bad. My hand felt good. My arm didn't feel that so great. And we kind of warmed up and little pulling with Odin. I was done. Like everything was just like, I was like, this is it. So today I did my training back home on Friday, and I did a little bit of practicing with guys, and I'm still sore. I think this was a lot of pulling in a very short time, also competing, also going there, because I did pull a super match, I did pull a tournament, and I did pull a crazy big practice there. I want to thank everyone who showed up for Mac event. absolutely enjoyed it. Really great experience. Canada, I love Canada. We had nothing but good things to say about Canada, and the whole reception, meaning I can, it's weird for me to say it, but saying like this, meeting the fans was amazing. There was so many people that just came there to see me, which is absolutely mind-blowing for me. So I want to thank every single person. Like I really appreciate every single. Sometimes I don't know what to say because I just feel so overwhelmed, but I really do appreciate it. It's kind of crazy, and it's awesome. I do love it. Mock tables, loved it. Probably will make some adjustments there, and I would love to come back and pull. Listen, if they can put me up against Crazy George, I want that match. I think I met Crazy George there, King George, and George was so awesome. Like he's like, oh, we should do some pulling, and and we could definitely do a super match if he's up for it. He's 75. Probably I still gonna lose, but why the hell not? I want to thank Josh Rodriguez for taking the match, showing up. I would think he was in a good shape, if not some of his best shape. I think giving an opportunity that he can pull me there probably was much better than ever. I would think so. That's what I heard from everyone around him. I was just better that day. So Auden and Artem. So I thought Auden had a lot of options how to beat Artem, but like I pulled with all of high hookers, and most people there they lack when I pulled them, they lack side pressure, and they're kind of not used to someone attacking with their hand. They're used to someone losing their hand and then going sideways, and I saw that a lot. And I feel like you will experience those weaknesses, and I feel like Devon, Auden, both can be susceptible to someone with a stronger arm. Auden is still very young. I would listen. People kind of will hate or whatever. Kid is growing up. Kid is super dedicated. Every single day he was working out. When we get back, he was doing his recovery. We went to practice. They kind of left a little early. We come back. We go to Auden's house, and he's working out. He's working out all the time. He's super obsessed. Like for him, I feel like this is just the time, and he puts in so much work, and he will definitely get there. Artem, I'm very happy about Artem. Artem's my good friend. I felt like he has good chances, but when someone takes your hand and you feel uncomfortable, a lot of things can happen. But Artem worked on it to feel comfortable, and he did, and he was in a good position to win it, and I'm very happy. You can go and check out the match if you haven't seen it on Mac. They already posted the matches. My match is there, Milo's match is there, and everyone. It's like I feel like for Artem was great, like really good moment, because all of them will probably just get bigger and much stronger. He's so young that he will progress like crazy, and all they talk about in Devon Larratt's house is arm wrestling. All they talk about, like him and Devon will sit down and think about strategies, how to train, what to change. They're training, what I can say before like releasing any other thing, because everyone knows it's very hand dominated. Like the hand is incredibly strong, and I feel like Auden as well. But he will still struggle with someone who has stronger arm and doesn't lose the hand fully. And that is like the training. Probably they will change something up, but if I want to see Devon versus Levin one more time, Devon needs a stronger arm. His hand is fine. His arm is behind his hand, which is crazy. It gives him a lot of options, a lot of maneuver things that he can do. But I think if he would have more back pressure there, like more, that kind of would be the thing. Devon, he lives very simple life. All he does is train. He wakes up. So if it's an easy day, he will do a recovery workout. He will do his recovery workout that takes hour, 2 hours sometimes, and then eat, sleep, and then either pulling or heavy weights. Him and Corey West will happen very soon. Devon wasn't really pushing it like he did it before Gennady, but he was still in a great shape. He was a little bit smaller, he was still about 300 pounds, so he didn't lose much of that weight, so he will probably come in really, really big. And yeah, there's a lot of coming. Like I feel like with Devon is if he, because he's getting older, right? When you get older, you do have to become weaker. Like it's just how it happens. Like it is. But somehow I feel like Devon still has enough time where he reaches the threshold where he cannot get any stronger than he was before. I feel like there's a little bit time there, maybe even not a little bit, maybe 5 good years. So I feel like he won't be stopped. He will eventually try again, and we will see if he fails or not. Like the guy just lives arm wrestling. They just lives arm wrestling. It's nothing else in his life. All life has been made for him to live very simple life and just arm wrestling. And I think he's very happy to do it with his kids. Milo is there. Habry probably will start, taking it seriously as well. But Milo is there. Auden is there, and Jody supports everything they do. So yeah, I had pleasure to being at their house, and thank you Jody, thank you Devon and Auden and Milo, Habry, everyone. And we spent a lot of time with their cats, Junie, Patchy, Loki, dog. Was awesome. Was really good time. Like Philip Larson was there with his girlfriend Hannah, and like all just stayed there. And really, I can't stress enough. Probably one of the best trips I have had in a long time. We had great time with Mindaugas and just continued. Yeah, Mac was awesome. I didn't know what to expect because I haven't pulled on those tables, but after my match, I was like, I'm gonna compete in tournament. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna pull both arms. By the time I was pulling, it was around 7 or 8 in the morning in Latvia. So I felt very, very sleepy. So I almost fell asleep, and then before the left arm, I went down and I started doing after pulling, and I was pulling guys like not a lot, but like maybe 5-6 people. They kind of changed, and they're like, "Oh, Ray, you're on table." So I just went on table and continued arm wrestle there. Yeah, overall, just great time in Canada. I really enjoyed it. Mac tables, a lot of things they are doing really right. Like there was not a lot of complaining. There was no one said their arm got pumped. Like that's not what I heard. Because also my hand felt really well. Because the only thing you set up is the elbow. You set up the elbow, and you can like they allow you to be like this. You don't have to be completely straight. You can be like this, but not too much. And everyone kind of gets on like their natural position where it's not too much, and and it was fine. I really think it was fine. There's a lot of people that expected maybe referees to do more, and sometimes you can exploit those things, but it is like it's part of arm wrestling. It is how it is. I did like it. Ian Carnegie and Gigi Mack and Jason Constantini and every single person involved. Like it was great. I was very happy to have this opportunity. Probably will do it again. Overall, just loved the experience. We had such a good time. Me and Tina both competed, pulled, lived arm wrestling for a few days in Canada. I'm still super jet lagged. Like we went to sleep yesterday about 5 a.m. Woke up at 2 p.m. today. 3 hours. Then I went to training practice, sauna. Now it is almost midnight. I have no idea if we were gonna fall asleep, but yeah. It's been crazy 2 weeks, but I think in a good way. I think really in a good way. Yeah, so all the videos we did, they're going to come out. I just can't say when. And the movies, I'm still writing the scripts for the documentaries, and I want to do something that is, probably people have done it before, but I would just want to do my version of it. And they're going to come out pretty soon. And because the idea is this Arm Wrestling Odyssey to tell the stories and some of the things that people kind of don't know, or like at least I can look through it through my lens as a arm wrestling coach, as an I would say arm wrestling expert, as a someone that does this too. And I learned a lot. I did learn a lot, and I have to rethink some of the things I can even share. So I'm used to people always say to me like, how much do you train? And I train every day. If I can, I have an access. I have my own gym, so I go and train every single day. Sometimes I'll take a day off or something, but with traveling, it's kind of been like this. And what I notice, almost every single person in Mindaugas and Devon, they will not do just one training a day. They will do something, even small things, but they will lay it out through the day. And I had this idea where I thought like, oh, I have to save myself. I have to, everything goes for training and then everything goes for recovery. And I think I'm going to change that. I'm going to do a morning routine, probably maybe even another evening routine. Like Devon has a recovery workout that's hour and a half long, 3-4 rounds. So you kind of need to figure out the correct balance for everything. And in a long time, my shoulder didn't bother me. My arm felt great. I still I didn't feel maybe as tight on my back pressure as I used to, but it was good. So I'm gonna make those adjustments, and also want to document it and see how it does, how I change, and I'm not really into singles that Devon does, but I'm probably gonna take some other things from there too, and just see what I can do. Arm wrestling is very interesting because right now everyone is doing it a little bit different, yet it's kind of the same. And everyone gets the same results. And what can get you the best results faster? So I feel like Armwrestling Odyssey will be an answer to that question. And I think at the end I can at least get some pointers. I think there's, like, for me, I want to go meet Michael Todd. I want to go Todd Hutchings. Bulgarian training is there for me. Probably would love to get into mind of Engin Terzi, Neil Pickup, some of the people with some interesting strategies, how they bring it to life. And probably there would be something, because I don't think any program is absolutely complete, but maybe at the end we can make one. So I think that would be interesting. But again, like I said, I will try to do this if these videos are successful, and we will try to push it as long as I can. But if I can't support my life outside and also all those travels, I just can't do it. This was just a lucky coincidence that I could do it. But yeah, I want to thank again one more time, like, everyone in Canada that showed up. I had an absolute pleasure, and I'm still amazed that this is kind of my career. I love arm wrestling. Probably will never stop, and probably will continue learning, sharing, and spreading the good news. So anyway, stay strong. Love arm wrestling. All the information is usual in description. Support me where you can, and yeah, bye guys.